What's the matter, Patty?
I haven't been in battle much at all lately. Am I of no use to you anymore?
I think you may be taking things too hard.
I'm completely useless to anyone.
That's not true at all. You're our secret weapon, Patty. The ace up our sleeve.
Really? The ace up our sleeve?
Right. That means you have to hold back and wait for just the right moment. And right at that critical moment, you deliver. That's why we don't use you for trivial stuff.
Wow.
So you see, it's nothing to be glum about. Just make sure you're ready when we need you.
Aye, aye! You bet I'll be ready.
You do have your work cut out for you.
Never gets any easier, no matter how many times I come.
Bad memories of the Great War?
Yeah, there are those too.
What are you?
I mentioned I had a friend that liked this flower, right? My friend is here.
Why would you have a friend here?
You mean a friend from the Knights?
Some waste their lives while they're alive. Others waste their lives by dying too soon.
Your friend died in the Great War.
Yeah, humans. What a sad bunch.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Way better knight than me. Always used the family's famed bow. Man, such a brave knight. Never did find out what happened to that bow.
Maybe it's still somewhere here in this field.
Could be. Finding it would be pretty tough, though. Thought maybe if I just bummed around, Casey'd get mad enough to come back, but,
That's so sad.
Hey! Don't go getting all gloomy on me.
What are you talking about? You're the one who started this sob fest.
Sorry. Anyway, rest well, Casey. I know you're in a better place.
Hey, something's falling out of the sky.
Huh?
What is it?
Oh, you gotta be kidding.
So what is it?
This was Casey's favorite compact.
But how?
The ghost of your friend must be watching over you.
Ghost? That's impossible. It was just a coincidence.
You call this a coincidence?
Like, maybe a bird picked it up and then dropped it by mistake. Yeah, that's gotta be it.
So, was this Casey friend of yours a woman?
Woman? What? Oh, a lady from the old man's past?
Now, Rita, remember your blood pressure.
Oh, come on. I want all the juicy details.
Sorry, there ain't much. For starters, another guy already had his heart set on her.
A tale of unrequited love, then?
A love on war's fickle sea. A lady gone too soon. Oh, such a tragedy.
Okay, that's enough. You guys go ahead and think what you like, though. Here's to you, Casey. I'm doing okay with these kids here. I'm doing okay.
So, Yuri,
What's up, Carol?
you and Flynn use the same techniques, but somehow they're different.
Those are skills Yuri learned in his days as a knight. Unfortunately, he wasn't as diligent as he could have been.
What are you saying? A dragon swarm like yours gives the enemy a chance to run.
That doesn't mean you can throw a kick in. You're turning it into a dragon sweep. And you're Tiger Blade.
What? I didn't even learn that when I was a knight.
There's no need for a punch.
Not for you, maybe.
It's not proper. You're besmirching an ages-old technique.
Come, there's no need to fight. Kids today all have their own style.
Good for them. Flynn, champion of tradition. Yuri, pioneer of a new style. To be young. Fight like I'm gonna die, huh?
How about this?
Now we're gonna have some fun!
Oh, disturbing power now unleashed! Meet my judgment on the evil before me!
All my heart!
Heavy rush!
Dragon Sword!
Oh, flickering blaze burn!
You're gone!
Fireball! Grab your weak spot!
Shining Dragon Sword! All my heart!
Are you done already? We'll destroy them in no time!
Retribution! Take this!
Oh, disturbing power now unleashed! Meet thy judgment upon the evil before me!
That was so easy. Huh? What are you writing? Item names?
Yes, I'm working on the collector's book. Look how many items we have already.
Wow, you filled in a lot. It must be fun since you like books so much. Well, keep up the good...
No, from what I can see, yes. It looks like it's only about halfway complete.
What? Halfway?
Keep on working on it, and come back when you've made some real progress.
I'll fill this book up all the way, and then I'll make you eat your words.
Didn't this used to be your book, Rita?
We'll destroy them in no time!
Tiger Blade!
Oh, disturbing power now unleashed! Meet thy judgment upon the evil before me! Violent pain!
Take this!
Thorns! Ivy rush! Smile, wavering judgment! Not bad! You can't get away! Oh, disturbing power now unleashed! Upon the evil before me! Violent pain! Thorns! Ivy rush!
That was so easy.
So now we've got the gang back together.
I'm so glad to be with you all again.
Same here.
Likewise.
You must take care not to strain yourself.
Remember, there's a limit to what we can do.
You know, one step at a time.
Huh? What's up?
I think Rapide just welcomed me back.
No, Rapide's already off over there.
Should have seen that coming.
This should be some fine training.
Don't let him trip you up!
Take this! As you will!
Blaze burn! Fireball!
Dragon Sword!
Beating up the earth! I'll sacrifice thy body to crush my enemies! Thorns! Ivy rush! You're dead! You can't get away! Demon's Lance! Come forth, thou avaricious nether...
That was so easy. Guess practice makes... It looks like Baol is back to his old self.
There's plenty of air for him to absorb. He seems to have used it to heal his wounds.
For all the trouble Alexei's caused, he's helping us out in some unexpected ways.
That's not gonna get him off the hook, though.
He can go wherever he likes. With Baul to help us, there's no place we can't follow.
Oh, there's no challenge at all.
Don't let him trip you up.
Dragon Swarm!
Burn! Fireball!
Dragon Swarm!
Disturbing color!
You picked the wrong people to fight with.
When someone as strong as Pharaoh tells you not to go messing with Zauda, it makes you wonder.
I wish he'd use regular words when he talked, though.
Definitely. If it's really all that dangerous, you'd think he'd want to make himself clear.
Maybe it was something Pharaoh had difficulty expressing in his own way. He did take the time to warn us. That shows at least some concern for our well-being, right?
You mean that maybe he's warmed up to us a bit?
Yes.
Sorry, but you're going bye-bye.
Destruction Field!
Annihilate the Vulgar before me!
Rising Falcon!
Find your weak spot!
Sword Ray!
Pain!
Out of my way!
You can't get away! Demon's Lance!
All stars!
Oh, incandescent locust! Annihilate the Vulgar before me!
Blow you away!
Spiral flare!
That was a fine bit of training.
Finish that one! I feel like an easy win.
Let's just get it over with.
Grant them thy undefiled purity. Splash! Disturbing power now. The evil before me. Violent blade. Flash. Be as a raging spear to
All my heart, as your heavens! All my heart! Not too shabby for an old man, right?
Looking at Flynn, I can say, there's a knight captain. But it's really hard to picture Raven in charge of a bunch of knights.
I don't think it's possible until he gets rid of that shady aura he carries around.
It could be that he's only concealing his knightly dignity to complete his disguise as Raven.
I don't know if he and Dignity have even been in the same room together.
Captain Schwan was a man of grace and honor. His skills were renowned, which kept him on constant secret missions. Every knight knew his name, and nearly everyone envied his ability to carry out his duties with poise.
Huh? Is that true?
And while he was scrupulous, he knew how to care for those under him, so he always had their trust.
After seeing 3 of them, I can see he was well liked.
The more I hear about him, the further he seems from that old man.
That's why I'm telling you, I'm not Schwan.
When did he get here?
Listen to yourselves, carrying on as though nobody's around.
But sometimes you do say things that Captain Schwan would. You continue to carry his quality, however quietly.
Knock that off, would you?
Raven?
What you need, lad?
I know this is a subject you would like to avoid, but I want to ask you something as a knight.
Why would Schwann obey Alexei's orders? Is it?
I cannot believe Captain Schwann would be so blind as to miss the nefariousness of Alexei's deeds.
You put too much stock into Schwann. His head was as empty as a tin soldier's. The Schwann that would fulfill his duty like a puppet died a decade ago.
That would not change, even if he knew what he does now?
Well, I don't think he would have seen a blasty of that size coming. But he still might have followed Alexei to the last. But you never can know, can you?
Is the reason you wish to settle things now because you have chosen to live as Raven?
There are some folks who took this old man seriously. So I guess I can't die just yet. But if I'm gonna live on, then I've got to make up for what Schwann did.
So a fortuitous encounter changed you.
That's putting it a bit dramatically.
Won't we run into another pile of trouble when the knights catch up and you're with us? I won't be laughing if we mess things up before we can deal with Alexei.
That young woman knight will be difficult. What will you do about her?
She's put me on too high a pedestal. I believe that a line can be drawn between good and evil in this world.
And she thinks that you're the one who can draw that line.
But reality is not so simple.
Right. I hope she realizes that soon. I have a feeling she will.
Sounds to me like she's got blinders on.
Yeah, I think Applehead will catch on faster.
Yuri, you really shouldn't call him that. Witcher is an exceptional mage who represents the future hopes of Ospio.
Him?
Hadn't you heard?
I guess I just wasn't interested. Now that I think of it, I think he may have been more on the ball than the others.
Even after our request for assistance expired, he continued to aid myself and other knights. He is earnest and dedicated.
You care about your crew, Flynn. I'm sure you're a top-rate captain.
Sorry, but you're going bye-bye.
Retribution!
Come forth, O avaricious netherworld, and crush the evil before me. Negative things! You're done.
That's your edge!
Oh, mad and greedy waters, rise up and storm the very heavens. Tidal wave! Oh, obsidian flash, be as a raging spear to run my enemies through. You're done.
Swift and certain.
It seems Yoda understands your feelings, Flynn.
If His Highness has got your back, you've got no choice but to charge forward.
Yes, I shall not disappoint him.
I didn't think he'd order you to go with us and stop Alexei. That little prince. I thought he was just a softie, but he's got sharp eyes.
Idealism alone won't get you very far. But if he can make clever moves like that, he'll be a fine emperor.
We'd all be in trouble if he couldn't.
An eye for the big picture, the ability to use the right people, and noble intentions. A full package like that is pretty rare.
Don't worry. I have faith in Yoder.
Anyway, Yoder told us to take you with us, so I hope you're ready for back-breaking work.
Of course. I shall not waste His Highness's favor.
Good. Then let's go.
We'll destroy them in no time.
Azure! Shining Dragon Sword!
Small darkness! Spread zero! Oh, sharpened rage! Work through that!
Take this!
Oh, obsidian flash! Be as a raging spear to run my enemies through! You're done! Oh, beating of the earth! Sacrifice thy body to crush my enemies! Ground dasher! You can't get away! Demon's lance!
Concentrate our efforts.
I don't care what rock you crawled out from. Bring it!
Destructive!
Oh, evil soul, fall before this pure light!
Punishing beast flash!
Flash radiant!
How's this? Double rage rise!
How's this? Wasted!
Reaper knock!
Oh, evil soul, fall before this pure light!
Punishing beast flash! The sign of victory!
Yeah.
All right! We'll destroy them in no time!
Raging blast!
Beast!
Oh, mad and greedy waters, rise up and storm the very heavens!
Gotta try and keep up.
Oh, obsidian flash! Be as a raging spear to run my enemies through! You dead!
Hey!
Smile of wavering darkness! Come forth, though avaricious netherworld!
That was so easy!
We'll destroy them in no time!
Lone wolf charge! All my heart! Bone stars!
Spread thy alluring snare and deliver my enemies unto me! To thee!
Ha! Brutal bang! Watch out! No good!
Beating of the earth! Sacrifice my body to crush my enemies! Oh, obsidian flash! Be as a spear to run my enemies through!
Demon Fairy! I'll fight you wherever you rise.
Fight like I'm gonna die, huh?
Brutal bang! Watch out!
Oh, incandescent locust!
Take this!
Annihilate the foe before me!
All my heart! Catch your heavens!
Oh, obsidian flash! Be as a raging spear
you
to run
away.
my enemies through! I found your weak spot!
All my heart!
Beating of the earth!
Beast!
Take this! Hey! Take this! As you will!
Come forth, though avaricious netherworld! Crush the evil before me! Negative!
By my honor as a knight.
Guess practice makes
Flynn, aren't you tired from all that fighting?
It's far from enough to wear me out.
Is it just me, or does combat seem to invigorate him? Like a couple other people I could name.
Who?
Who indeed?
I didn't get as many chances to fight at the front after I rose to captain. This is an opportunity to keep myself in fighting form.
Whatever excuse you come up with, you're still a fighting maniac.
I've never been called a fighting maniac before.
And here I was thinking Flynn was normal.
She doesn't think we're normal.
Shocking, right?
What sort of person did you believe me to be, Rita?
Huh? Why ask now?
I mean, I never would have thought you'd think one of Yuri's friends was normal.
Yeah, you really are Yuri's type.
I'm right here, both of you.
This looks like fun.
Glimmer of Azure Wolf Strike!
Oh, mad and greedy warriors! Tidal Wave! Oh, Obsidian Flash! Be as a raging spear to run the enemies.
By my honor as a knight.
Finish that one.
Oh, there's no challenge at all.
Don't let him trip you up. Obsidian Flash! Be as a raging spear to run my enemies through! I found your weak spot!
Take this! Sever!
Spread thy sacred spirits! Look beside me! Oh, Obsidian Flash! Be as a raging spear to run my... Not bad! I found your... Are you done already?
I'm gonna go a little crazy here. Azure Wolf Strike!
Oh, sharpened blade! Let's prove our ignorance of the future! Stay up, Mike!
Get out of here! Ha! Brutal Fang!
Now unleashed! Meet the justice on the evil before me! Violent pain! Oh, Obsidian! I found your weak spot! Demon's Lance!
Your blade! Hey! Draconian Slash! Sonic...
There's no way we're gonna lose.
This should be some fine training.
Don't let him trip you up!
Take this! Brutal Fang!
Blaze burn! Tear
Wailing!
Grant them thy undead sway!
Hey! Half Wolf! Brutal Fang! Shining Falcon! Take this! Sever!
O din of this modest land!
Come forth!
Are you done already?
This looks like fun.
Distraction!
This modest land! Oh, Obsidian Flash!
You're gone!
Not too shabby for an old man, right?
Man, could you be any weaker?
Don't let him trip you up.
Shining Dragon Sword!
Sacred spirits! Spread thy alluring snare and deliver thy enemies unto me.
You're gone!
You thought you could win?
Fight like I'm gonna die, huh?
Azure Edge! Shining
Flash! Be as a raging spear to run my enemies down!
Raging Blast!
Conceal blade!
Come forth, O avaricious man! And touch me! Negative gate! Blah, blah, blah.
I'll fight you wherever you rise.
Guess practice make...
I'm gonna go a little crazy here. Now we're gonna have some fun.
Glimmer of heaven! You're gone!
O beating of the earth! Sacrifice thy body to crush my enemies! Round Dasher! Obsidian Flash! Be as a raging spear to run my enemies through! This is it! Are you done already? Let's eliminate them!
Azure! Raging Blast! Shining Dragon Sword!
Go forth, thou avaricious netherworld, and crush the evil before me!
Alright, who's next? Dragon!
Oh, mad waters rise up and storm the very heavens!
Azure!
Victory is sweet. Perfect.
It's so boring looking at the same types of rooms over and over again.
No way! When you make a map, you realize how everything's laid out. It's really interesting.
Would you say you're happy so long as you're making a map?
Yeah, nothing calls to a man's heart like the thrill of making maps.
I've never had that thrill. I just need a map to show me where I'm supposed to go.
Hey, wait! I still haven't written down all the places where you can find monsters.
This looks like fun.
O caprice of innocent waters! Champagne!
You know, maybe you should, think.